Hey guys, what's up? Is your boy Monica Room here, back again, once again, for the grand finals of the TPDP Draft League that I'm hosting. So, I'm just gonna go straight into it. So, my final match of the Draft League is against the False Light, coached by Eevee Man. And if you're familiar with one of my previous videos, then you would know that this is a rematch. So, I'll be frank, the fact that this is a rematch is very annoying for me, and for me personally, because I won the last time, I personally feel that this kind of puts me in a disadvantage, because Eevee Man knows what I won with, and he's not gonna fall for the same shit twice, so I'm not entirely sure, like, I'll be frank, I'm kind of lost on what I'm supposed to do, even more so against Haroon, because at the very least, I had some very nice innate advantages against Haroon, most notably the Seidan set, or most notably having extra Seidan was just overall really nice against Haroon in general. However, I don't really have something like that in this matchup, and considering that even with an innate advantage that I have, given that I still, like, almost lost against Haroon, that makes me very concerned about Eevee Man's team. That being said, I'm not gonna give up on this. Even though I will say, I'll just say this. Not only does this matchup feel against my favor since it's a rematch that I won the previous time, but let's just say, for a little bit of in-house context, if my opponent decides to win this game, this grand finals game, and win the entire league, then this would actually serve as a really great narrative, because essentially my opponent is the underdog, to put it briefly. That being said, even if it's a really nice narrative for the underdog to win it all, I'm gonna try my best to not let him have it for free, because I don't like giving out free wins. I think that's fucking cringe. Anyways, so I'll talk about my team now. So the first one on the team is a Sub-Calm Mind Parasagame. This time with Mental Herb instead of Black Sludge. The reason for this is mostly because, in my previous match against Eevee, while it didn't ultimately matter in the end, this kind of Sagame set was made susceptible to basically Wobble Fence shenanigans. Essentially, I was worried about the thing getting encored, which allowed the thing to die to Wobble Fence. But like I said, while that interaction didn't really matter, I was worried about that situation happening again, so I decided to have more Wobble Fett hate, and go for Dispel Charm here. For the next mon on the team, we have a physically defensive Hikachiya instead of like the mixed bulk one that we have. This is mostly because, spoiler alert, I decided to bench the extra Kasen for this game, mostly because I've already, well, this was during, like, let's just say after our first match, I already revealed to Eevee Man that I was planning to go for a Kebia Berry counter set on extra Kasen, and this was not knowing that I would meet him in Grand Finals. So because Eevee Man is more likely to know that I have that at my disposal, I decided to go for a more physically defensive extra Hikachiya set instead, as sort of like a cope option against Parachamata. To be frank, it's not that great, but it's the best that I could really do. It's the best that I could really use. Just simple draft moment right here. The next mon on the team is a Scarf Defense Run. This is this is the exact same set, and it's brought for the same reason. I need speed control, and I want to pursue trap the Gengetsu. Now, I will say admittedly, I kind of love and hate that I'm running this set back. Mostly because, even though I feel that this is the sort of thing that I need, because I need speed control, and I need something that deals with, Gengetsu, because otherwise that thing kind of just shits on me, especially with what I'm doing, especially considering the choice that I'm making. But what sucks about Scarf Defense Ron here is, if you're familiar with the previous match, or with our previous initial match, after I pursuit trapped something, I was then met with a Wobbuffet. So, knowing that, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful when deciding to pursuit trap something, because I don't really want just any 1v1, or I don't really want any 1-for-1 with a pursuit, especially because the Gengetsu is going to be very terrifying. If I'm going to aim for a 1-for-1, I need to pursuit trap the Gengetsu, because that thing kind of just shits on me otherwise. Now, here's where the team deviates. So, this spot used to have a defense Ringo on the team with an anti-veil charm. So this kind of performs a similar role, albeit arguably worse in some ways and arguably better. So similar to the Ringo, this Tokiko basically just serves as a sort of Gengetsu lore, in that instead of trying to kill it outright with payback, I have Solar Eclipse. It's not great, but it is something. And Tokiko is still, and Tokiko also serves as a specially defensive pivot that just sets rocks. And this thing switches into some special attackers better than Defense Ringo. Most notably, it switches into extra Shinki and extra Kudami better. But it comes at the cost of... it mostly just comes at the cost of not really pressuring or not really threatening the Gengetsu, which is unfortunate and annoying. But it's something that I would have to work with. And the reason why I decided to, and one of the main reasons why I decided to not bring Defense Ringo again is because, like I said, Eevee Man's gonna be aware of Anti-Veil Charm Reprimand this time. He's not gonna fall for it twice, so this is just something different that I brought, just for the sake of being different. Speaking of being different, here's another new puppet on this team. So, initially this spot had extra Kasen. However, I decided to go for Speed Tojiko, mostly because in retrospect, it turns out that Speed Tojiko has a decent matchup into Eevee Man's team, mostly because even though Speed Gengetsu technically hard walls it, it can get Oka by Speed Tojiko if it is chipped with like hazards or something. Like if it takes rocks, it does die to a Guts boosted Thor's Hammer. So that's something to think about. And otherwise, Speed Tojiko is just here for speed, because just speed's important. That's all I have to say. Now for the last mon on the team, we have extra Saren. Now previously I went for a sub shell smash extra Saren in order to take advantage of Wobbuffet, and also just as a means of destroying Eevee Man's team through a surprise factor. But Eevee Man is aware that I'll bring Shell Smash on this thing, so I decided to bring Spadef small bit. And to be frank, this thing is mostly here because the one thing that Tokiko can't switch in on, aside from Speed Gengetsu, is Speed Yumiko. This thing more or less kind of just serves as a how do I put it? It mostly serves as a anti-Speed Yumiko. It basically just serves as a Speed Yumiko counter because small bits, multi-hit moves, yeah, and that's pretty much it. Now, yeah, and that's the team. To be frank, I do feel a lot less confident about this match. Mostly given the fact that I am playing a rematch. That being said, I'm going to try my best and win this thing. And who knows? Perhaps in this match as well, I'll have the mandate of heaven and just get RNG my way to victory, much like the other games. Well, with that out of the way, I will see you all when we go into the game. Goodbye. Alright, match day. Let's go. Alright. Grand Finals approaches. I guess we'll see whether or not the underdog will take the crown. Like I said before, this matchup, I really feel uncomfortable about this particular rematch. Well, for one, I'm feeling uncomfortable because it is a rematch specifically, and not only that, but I did win against Eevee Man the last time, so that feels a bit concerning. Alright. So, Gengetsu, Shinki, Shimata, Yumiko, Shin, and Kozusu. Alright. So I did talk about me having to preserve my run, and I'm gonna have to preserve the run even more so because the run as long as I have a Scarf Ron alive, I can do something against the extra Chen. So it kind of comes down to... Yeah, okay. I hope this defense Ron lives for... Actually, wait a second, I just realized something. He doesn't have the Wobbuffet this time. So that's good and bad. That's good because I don't have to worry about getting a 1-for-1 on the Ron this time. But it's bad because... I mean, maybe it's not as bad, but it sucks that my mental herb is now wasted on, which is a little bit annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little bit annoying. I think what I'll do here is probably just lead Hakacha, because that leads well into most of Eevee Man shit. Although if they go into defense Kozuzu, I'm gonna have to think about how I'm going to play that out. If it screens, it's annoying, but it's not that much of a concern. Alright. Got the screenshots. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Alright, this lead is fine. This extra Hakacha can take one hit from the Chimata, and I would like to get some chip off on this thing at least. If he switches out, he switches out. I don't really mind about that. Okay, that's fine. I think I'll protect once. I don't know if Ikacha can take an Evil Crushing Arrow, but I'll try for it. Getting this chip off in the Chimata is huge. Because this means that Ron can pick it off and Tochiko can pick it off. Okay, Voice of Famine trying to catch the Ron switch, that makes sense. I'll go for EQ this time, just in case he switches out the Chimata into like Gengetsu or something. I think I'm willing to sack this off because at least this Akachiya got damage on the Chimata, which is what I really wanted, to be honest. And who knows? Maybe Chimata got a high roll. I don't really know. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother to calc. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit on the video, just because this theme might be a little bit too low. If Eevee Man decides to click Evil Crushing Arrow here, then what I'm gonna do is go Tochiko and click Lightning Cut. That would at least, or actually, I was gonna say either Lightning Cut or Changeling, but I think I want to go for Lightning Cut on Tochiko after the Chimata gets the kill. That way I can ensure the guts on, what's her face? I can ensure the guts on Tochiko. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, at the very least, it was just the one turn. Oh my god. I'll cut the vid real quick. Okay, recreated the match. Thank God it was only for 2 turns. Alright. Still gonna go for the same play. I'm still gonna go for EQ just to hope that he switches into something. Sure, I'm recording, right? Yes, I am. Alright, good. What does he do here? I can see them either... No, do you swing? I still forget. I still don't know the roll on... I still don't know the roll on the Evil Crushing Arrow. And to be honest, I don't really care to calc it. I just assume that it's gonna 2-KO me anyways. Yeah. Or not. Alright, this is an excellent trade. Because the thing was just here to deal with the Chimata, and now that that's gone, I don't really care about this thing anymore. Although if they do go into Yumiko, I am tempted to go into the Seiran just to be a little bit cheeky. Yeah. Okay, so I think I want to save that Kachia's Death Father, because what's cool about this Seiran is that it has small bits. So I think I'll save the Kachia's Death Father. Probably sack it against the Gengetsu, go into Ron and Pursuit Trap it. That probably seems ideal. Yeah. I was ready for this. So yeah, Eevee Man is going for sub Yumiko because he learned that sub is better to enter Kachiya. But what he doesn't know is that he's gonna die. He's gonna die to this thing. He's gonna die to this thing small bit. Unless he's not using multi-hit moves, in which case I'll be very sad. I hope Eevee Man has multi-hit moves on this. And surely he does, because he's not gonna have Brandish. He's not gonna have sub Brandish. That'd be insane. Yes! Alright, I'm gonna heal. This is a free heal. He might go Chen, because if that's belly drum, that gives him a really good belly drum opportunity. What I'll probably do then is, if he goes into Chen belly drums, I'll toxic as the cat belly drums, sack that Kachiya, and then go into Ron. I think that's the most ideal play I could make. He goes into this. What will this do? If it is taunt, that's taunt. But I think right now I'll just toxic just to see like what this thing will do. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have encore. Okay, that's toxic itself. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I'll firewall once and then I'll probably switch out. Maybe into the Sagame? Okay, they have spikes. I'll spin once, then go Sagame. Goes into Gengetsu. Alright, this is fine. This breaks a potential sash from this thing, so what I'm gonna do is sack that Kachiya and then go into Round of Pursuits. This is looking really good for me. This is working out much better than I expected, especially since it turns out that Kachiya didn't get 2 KO'd. I'm not entirely sure about the roll, but that Kachiya living was actually better for me. It's pretty cool. That being said, it didn't really matter that much because, actually, I don't know. Maybe having Death Fodder available to me did matter. But I was planning to at least get a good trade-off, a good exchange between the Kachiya and Shimata. That was the plan anyway. I know I always put my my background musics, my background themes in the description below, but if anyone can figure out like what I'm humming to, I mean that'd be cool. You get like a cookie from me or something. Alright, down, good. Thank God the Wobbuffet's gone, because well, actually even if the Wobbuffet was gone, I would have been fine with the 1-for-1 because I was able to get rid of this thing. But now I'm gonna have to deal with this, which is a little bit scary. What I might actually do here, just out of fear of getting belly drummed on, I think I'm willing to go hard power Sagame. Just because in this position, belly drum is very scary and I don't know if I can deal with that. So I think I'm gonna go Sagame just to prevent belly drum. Because I don't think I can I don't think in this current position, I don't think I can handle a belly drum extra check. Especially since I'm locked into pursuit. It does suck that I have to sack the Sagame, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, it sucks that I have to sack the Sagame, but them going for belly drum was too risky. I think what I might do here is go for run and just click EQ. I think that's fine. He doesn't have any switches to EQ anyways. What I might do here, maybe just changeling into Saren. Nah, I think I'll just click EQ. I think I'll just trade blows with a cat. Mata and Gengetsu are dead. If he goes into Shinki, that's okay. I do have the Tokyo, which was designed to basically blanket check most special attackers, that includes Shinki. And I did run the calc on it. Because my Tokyo is warning shot with max PDF, it can take a Tsutsumi Drum Thunder, or Life Orb Thunder. Regardless, it can handle the Shinki. And it can just spam Solar Eclipses from there. Fine. I'll go into the Tokyo. If they go for Impulse or Thunder, it's fine. I'm just gonna go into the Tokyo and just spam Solar Eclipse. Actually, I might calc this. It could be like that. I mean, I doubt that the thing is Golden Hairpin, but it could be Golden Hairpin. Shooting Press. So it does 38 to 44. Yeah, that looks about right. Or rather, it looks... Right now I calced for just no bulk Shinki, and that looks to be no bulk. So it's probably not Golden Hairpin. Alright, I'm gonna go for Solar Eclipse because Solar Eclipse is more or less free to click. They go for heavy fog. That is very interesting. Hit? Thank you! Let's go! Alright, I don't care if this thing has surprise tactics or fog, or like the fog version of what's that ability called solar power. It's fine if it has fog solar power, it can't really do shit. Alright, I think what I might do, just to prevent a toxic from this thing, I'll probably go hard Tochiko. Hard Tochiko is pretty much free. This thing can't really, as far as I know, this thing can't really do anything. It has toxic spikes, and I don't know, I don't really care. I don't think I really care what the last move is. But I'll just go into Tochiko just for the free guts. If the thing spins, it spins. Who cares? Yeah, if it spikes, that's fine. I'll go for Blow of Calamity in case they go Chen. Alright. This might be a little bit concerning. I think what I'll probably do is sack the Tokiko, because I don't think there's any special attackers I have to fear now. So I think what I'll do is sack the Tokiko and then go Ron on the Chen, probably. If they click E-Speed and it kills, I might assume Banded from this thing. It might be Banded if they go for E-Speed and it kills. Oh, that is some very big damage. Holy shit. Wow. I did not expect it to do that much. Holy shit. I really didn't expect it to do that much. I think from this point, I think it's a wrap. I think I win here. I think. I think I win here? I think? I'm still not sure. Let's go! Undefeated! Run, baby! To be honest, I didn't know that I was undefeated until I was told like literally 4 hours ago. Holy shit! Let's fucking go! GG! And thank you guys for watching, folks. See you later!